Hello everyone. We are back with again a round question. So I'm Bangalore UG Aptitude Test. They have released the official mock test for I'm Bangalore undergraduate test. Now, even in that test, there's a question that is wrong. I won't exactly call it wrong. The question is right, but the problem is all the options are wrong in that particular question. Now let's see what question it is and what is the correct answer of that question. Okay. So basically, this question says that there are 200 distinct lines L1, L2, L3, L4 up to L200. So basically, there are 200 lines where n is a positive number, obviously. So all lines. So basically, I think we made an error. That is a typing error. That is, it's not lines, it's lines. All lines L1, L2, L3, L4. So I'm going to say it is lines. E is missing, where n is a positive integer. So basically, all the lines in the format of 4n means multiple of 4. So basically there are going to be 50 lines, 4, 8, 12, 16 up to 200. There are going to be 50 lines are parallel to each other. Okay, so 50 lines are parallel to each other, and all the lines in the format of 4n minus 3 means we are talking about 50 lines where n is a positive integer passed through a point. Okay, so basically parallel lines are going to look like this. These kind of L4 and minus 3 are going to be lines that are going to look like this. And it says maximum possible point of intersection of pairs of lines in the set L1, L2, L3 up to L200. Okay. So basically, for one intersection, how many lines you need? You need 2 lines. For one intersection, 2 lines are needed. So basically, if 200 lines are there, so how many intersections should be there? So that is going to be 200 C2. Now, but if I talk about parallel lines, how many intersections that should have happened? There are 50 lines, so these 50 lines should have intersected at 50 C2 points. But because these lines are parallel, so there are going to be no intersection. So basically, minus 50 C2 because these intersections are not happening at all. Okay, now let's come to these 50 lines. Now in these 50 lines, there should be 50 C2 intersection points. But instead of that, all of lines together have only one intersection point. So what is the total number of intersection points are going to be 50 C2. But instead of that, it is there are going to be only one. So basically, what is the total number of intersection points? That is 200 and 200 C2. That is going to be total number of intersection points. 50 C2 that for parallel lines that should have happened, but that is not happening. Minus 50 C2 here, that 50 C2 intersection points that should have happened, but they are not happening. But instead of that, one intersection is happening. So your answer should be this. So 200 C2 comes out to be 200 into 199 divided by 2. 50 C2 comes out to be 50 into 49 divided by 2. And 50 C2 again 50 into 49 divided by 2 plus 1. So these are the total lines, total intersection points that should have, that is the maximum intersection point that should have happened. So now this is going to be 100. So I'm going to get 19900 minus, this is going to be 50 into 49, that is going to be 2450 plus 1. So it is going to be what? This is going to be 50. Then 8 minus 4 is going to be 4. 19 minus 2 is going to be 17 plus 1. So total answer of this question comes out to be 17,451. And this is the actual answer of this question. But instead of that, if you look at the options, all the options are 4-digit. In reality, it should be a 5-digit answer. So this is the error in this question. The question, I won't say question is wrong, but the all options, you can't choose an option in this question. So that's the reason this question is wrong. And that's it. Thank you.